Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, well, if you think that this is like deja vu, then you could well be right, because we are going to recover another topic which I covered just yesterday, because the absolute moron that is Chris Ingham fails to absorb information, and not just from me, but just from IFAM in general. So you remember we talked about yesterday that Chris had a bit of a faux pas when it came to his vlog, and that was to basically trigger people with photosensitive epilepsy, and it was quite a serious thing. He didn't forewarn them. Now, you can obviously show flickering lights and strobe lighting and things like that, as long as you give somebody a forewarning so that they can opt out of viewing that section. So Chris didn't do that, obviously. He didn't seem to know or care that that was an actual issue until, that is, it was called out in his comments, with IFAM saying my gran has collapsed, etc., from having a seizure. Again, I don't know if that was entirely true, but the fact of the matter is it can cause seizures, and many people, IFAM, non-IFAM, have reported that they had to switch it off because it was so triggering, and I can quite understand why. Now, Chris obviously replied, and I covered this yesterday, that he had sorted it and fixed it, and it would no longer be a problem. But in actual fact, he hadn't fixed it, because the only way of fixing that vlog would be to clip that section out, which he hadn't done, or blur it out, which he hadn't done, or take it down and re-upload it, which he hadn't done. So he didn't fix it whatsoever. He put up this replying to a comment, so sorry about that, sorted it now though, normal cameras will be back in a few days from being repaired. Now, bear in mind that he knew then, from that day, from yesterday, when everybody reported it, and he's obviously responded to this, and he knows that this is an issue, and yet the next day he uploads a vlog with the very same issues in it. The very same issue. And he had the audacity to put up this pinned comment explaining the situation, and oh my good god, it makes him sound like an even bigger moron than I ever gave him credit for. Hey guys, so if anyone notices a slight flickering on the lighting in the house on some shots, we are so sorry. This video was filmed in a setting that our house lights didn't like very much, which wasn't noticed until yesterday when we saw some complaints about it on the edit. Now, okay, Chris, I've got to say, how in fuck's name did you miss it on editing? How did you miss it on the editing? It was so bad. It was so bad. It's not like, you know, oh, I don't know, missing a naked child in the background, that sort of mistake. It was right in your face, sort of flickering, like it's going to blind you sort of thing, right? So it affected me a little bit. I don't suffer from photosensitive epilepsy, so I was fine. Other people were not, and it's not a laughing matter because it's a very serious matter, right? So how the hell did you miss it when you were editing it? No way, no chance did you miss that. If you did, you are like the worst editor that YouTube has ever seen. I'm sorry. I know you pride yourself on your amazing editing skills, but my God, it was so obvious. And then the complaints. Oh my God, the audacity of people to complain. The fact he's called it complaints is just another level of stupidity. People weren't complaining about it, they were pointing it out. Most people were pointing it out that it was, you know, an issue. They could not watch the vlog because of it, and actually had to turn it off because they suffer from a condition that does not enable them to watch that sort of content, right? I don't see why that's so difficult to understand. Really, really, really. And then, so bad. It's so bad. It's unbelievable. We have now fixed the problem. Oh my good God. It happened again in this vlog. Okay, it happened again. Right? So from you saying that the day before vlog was fixed and it wasn't, to saying that this vlog is now fixed but it's not, and just, you know, you had the option not to upload those clips with the issue in, or get this, right, you can actually do so, but you need to put a warning in the video. This video contains strobe lighting or flickering that may affect people with photosensitive epilepsy. That's all you need to do. You literally need to, even if you'd already edited this when you heard the complaints, you could have just re-edited it and put a little clip in at the beginning saying, sorry if this affects you, please don't watch this video, and then you'll be fine. But no, that would be too much to ask. Oh my God. Then he goes on to say, plus we have a new camera arriving, so we will be upgrading the game again from the GoPro from after the whole Mila swimming pool incident in Spain. Oh, it's such hilarity, Chris. That's brilliant. The flickering should only be during minimal scenes in the house only. Right. Which scenes? Which ones? You can't say it should be only minimal during some scenes. Which scenes? Because people need to know which ones to avoid, because it's actually triggering for them if they watch it and they have this flickering. It can actually make them sick, right? I don't really know how this is so difficult for him to understand. It really is not hard. Or, again, this does not count as a warning before a video, because this is in a comment. People don't generally read the comments before they watch the video. You have to put the warning in the video, right? So people will know. Tomorrow, people might not bother watching your video because, you know, they don't know what to expect now that you've entered into this whole realm of, you know, trying to kill people off. Anyway, then he goes, he's a legend, isn't he? We hope it doesn't ruin it for anyone. I can't. Right, Chris, you hope it doesn't ruin it for anyone. I mean, come on. It's like, that's almost feels like it's some sort of like dig at the complaints that he had. It's not ruining it for people. It's a medical problem. I don't think you're quite grasping the severity of this. It's not that people are complaining because it's just ruining their viewing pleasure. It's that it's causing them to have fits, seizures, and just be generally sick. So, but, oh my word, absolute, you know. But you expect to have it all fixed in the next couple of days with your new camera and everything, but not, you know, it doesn't matter about the people who are likely to watch yesterday's vlog and this vlog. You know, it doesn't, who cares about them, right? Because as long as you get your money, and as long as your Thursdays are boss. Hope your Thursdays are boss. Absolutely. What in actual fuck is wrong with this person? Seriously. I'm completely lost, Chris. This was an absolute shit show of a comment, and I cannot believe you'd keep it up, honestly. So this is their first vlog back after you know, their trip away, and they thought they'd clickbait Isabel's bedroom being a mess. Oh, who would have thought it? A teenager. Oh, bloody hell. It's clickbaitable. I've got to say though, Chris, the views are pretty decent on last night's vlog. Incredibly, I don't know how, but since you've come back from your holidays, they seem to have improved. Take that as you will. I mean, you spend months and months of buying all this shit for your trip, and then months of traveling around Europe, doing this, that and the other, filming amazing vlogs that would put Spielberg to shame, and you lose your camera. No, you ruin 2 cameras, you lose your drone, you get broken into at gunpoint, and all this happened to you, and yet none of the vlogs did as well as this one where Sarah filmed bread and toast. So who knew, right? All it took was a slice of bread and you'd have been set for life. But unfortunately, you didn't have the foresight into that, did you?
God. Alright, so I'm not all the way happy with it. I don't think it looks very tidy, but compared to how it looked a few hours ago, it looks boss. It's kind of made the mower really struggled. Like, it obviously did it all, but it really struggled in the strimmer. I've just gone through a fair few strimmer blades trying to do the edges. I need to go around like with a rake now and rake all the excess up, leave it for today, and then tomorrow I'll get back on the mower and I'll do it another cut, but like on a blade lower. I had to do it on like the medium blade today, so I've gone like over it on the highest blade and then done it again with a medium blade. And then in the corner where our patio is at the back, that was also covered in weeds, I've just basically trimmed all them down. I need to go sweep all them up and put them in the bin, but it definitely looks a million times better than it started out this afternoon.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it. I'm gonna cut out the rest of it. I was intending to go through the rest of the vlog, but having re-reviewed it, most of it is filmed indoors where the flickering problem is quite prominent, so I'd rather just forget it, and it was shit anyway, so why bother? Now, Sarah has a serious problem though with buying reusable nappies. It's just insane how excited she is, and how many she's got, and how many she's going to get, and she's going to buy more apparently. So I don't know what to tell you about that. Apart from that, Chris decided to pimp up or pimp out. He likes to pimp out things. He pimped out his clock and made it more brothel-like, because he's missing his van already, clearly. So yeah, it's so tacky. Everything about their house screams tackiness. So anyway, that was pretty much it. I know this is quite a short video, so I thought I'd ask you this, right? Do you want another video tonight as a backup, if you will? Like a better video, something more like tailored to taking these down. Now, if you do, please give me a thumbs up to let me know. I need 100 thumbs up before 7 o'clock. I know it's a difficult one. This really is cutting it fine, but get 100 thumbs up by 7 o'clock and I will pop another one up. Pop another one up. Much like Sarah popping another one out. So yeah, until next time, give this video, I just said that, didn't I? Comment all your thoughts down below and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.